Hey Aquarius, welcome back to the Guiding Chariot and welcome to your first reading of March. Alright, let's get into it. House rules as we get started. You guys all know this is going to be a general message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So take the messages as they resonate. Cross watchers are also welcome. My only ask is that you do not force the messages. It either fits or you can leave it on the table, Aquas. Alright, my lovelies. So we are going to do things a little different. We're really going to be looking at some major themes that you are tackling as we move through March. The energy this month, I think, is going to be... Oh, thank you. It's going to be incredible. It feels really exciting. It feels like a lot of shifts are coming. I don't necessarily think it will be the most comfortable month for everyone. Not to say it's going to be a rough month, but I think March is really asking a lot of us to level up, to accept some responsibilities for things. We can't kind of bury our heads in the sand anymore. Like, this is kind of the moment we have to take charge. We have to take control back. Oh, there's another one in there. So yeah, March may ask you to step outside of your comfort zone, Aquas. It may ask you to, face the things you didn't want to face, but the more you can lean into that, the more you can trust in that, the smoother and better this month will be for you. And honestly, the bigger the rewards will be. All right. That one went for a little dance. All right. Last one out. And then, of course, we will clarify and go deeper with the tarot as well. So do not worry about that, my lovelies. I feel like your cards just cut themselves. Yes, they did. Okay. Let's start out with this first one. Oh, so I will say a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people have gotten this protected treasure sign, which honestly is super comforting, knowing kind of what's going on, kind of with all the signs. There's some similarities, I'll just put it that way. But you guys have protecting treasure as well as Wizard of Awareness. Great important card for you. And to me, I think this Wizard of Awareness is more indicative of what you're gaining, what you're learning, what's coming to you through this month. I think you walk in with, I would hope a good level of self-awareness, but by the end of it, you fully understand a situation, or you can fully accept a situation for what it is, what it should be, whatever its present status is, right? You might be nostalgic in something, or you might be looking at it with, rose-colored glasses, so it looks sweeter than you think it is, or you may think you're even acting out of loyalty when really maybe you can be loyal to the wrong person sometimes. So I think a lot of that may be coming up. And those are just examples. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening. But I think the big thing here is to up your awareness of yourself and the situation you're in. Because it could go both ways. You could be thinking something is going downhill or going to crash and burn, and you're trying to jump ship, when really it's been amazing, and it's just been, inner doubts or someone else's outside influence, affecting your perception, or things from your past affecting your perception, and vice versa. You could, maybe we're in a relationship thinking it's great, going wonderful, and then by the end you realize, you know what, someone really shouldn't be talking to me that way, or I really shouldn't have to put up with this behavior, or when we're together, I feel a certain way and it makes me act in a way that I don't enjoy, right? So it could go either way. I'm just throwing examples out there. But I think the big thing here is really focused on your awareness. And Protecting Treasure is a great card because it is talking about you being protected. Like in this case, you are the treasure. You are being guided and led through something that is challenging. But like I said, you are protected. So you're not in danger. Your spiritual team is there beside you. There is support when you need it. So nothing you have to be afraid of, nothing you got to worry about. But again, eyes and ears very, very open this month. Okay? Love this card. Then you also have the Power of Purpose. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful card. And this, before we get into the meaning of the card, I think this is such a great card for you in general, considering your sign, Aquas. you guys really are champions. You really are champions. Like, and I don't say that lightly. I do think sometimes that energy can be misguided or led to too many things, and then you don't really get to have as strong an impact as possible, because instead of giving 100% or 50% to one or two causes, you're like spread among 8,000, and then everyone's just getting a 0.5%. Like, it just becomes a drop in the water versus you really being guided and focused on something. So I think this has a lot to do with, honestly, I'm going to connect them. It has a lot to do with this awareness, where you should be, what you should be doing. So, this might be you about focusing on yourself as an individual, what you need to do, what makes you happy, where your place is in the world. This awareness may even give you a clearer sense of, we can take it literal, a sense of your purpose, and where, maybe where you feel the most self-esteem, where you feel the most pride, where you make the biggest difference. Letting go of like past conditioning that got you off of your path, right? You really being you, and you honestly being very authentic in your shoes. Love this. And we are going to clarify with tarot, so don't worry, we're going to go deeper. And last one out. Did I not tell you your heroes? Did I not tell you your heroes? Magnificence as your last card out. Yes, you being brilliant and radiant and shining. And I think this is about taking your power back, you owning all of it. Again, it's like that example of like overworking yourself, spreading yourself too thin, trying to maintain too many things. Because honestly, looking at this makes me think some of the things you're maintaining don't need to be maintained, right? It's okay to let those go. It doesn't say anything about you. You aren't losing anything. I think this is really about bringing all your energy back in and cutting off attachments that right now are really just drains, or maybe not even drains. They might be neutral, but you just don't enjoy them. They don't need to be there. They don't contribute to your quality of life or to your happiness, Aqua. All right. Okay. Let's take things a little deeper. We'll just do a quick little shuffle with these guys just to get... I feel like we're going to do one more. Okay. Alright, Aquas. There you are. Yeah. Lots of discernment coming up. Lots of discernment. Good stuff. And look, here's you. Here is you. The star card popping up. I didn't even look at the card. I'm over here showing you and I don't even know what it is. 9 of Cups. Yes, wish fulfillment. We love this. Bottom of the deck. So this is about your wishes coming true. How are we in alignment? How are we attracting? How are we manifesting? Love this. All right. So first column, this awareness we have going on. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Mother of Swords, which would be the Queen of Swords in a traditional deck, and the Hermit. All right, my lovelies. This is really focused on your awareness, especially these two. Queen of Swords is all about discernment, laser focus, right? She's very black and white. This is good or this is bad. This is serving me or this is hurting me. And she whips that sword out and cuts off all the stuff that does not serve. So this is you being very discerning with yourself, your attachments, your connections, your relationships. This month is all about discernment. You have this Hermit card giving you introspection, giving you reflection. It is a very spiritual card as well. So it might be a great month for you to really up your meditation practice if you have one. If you don't, start one. It's a great way to kind of sort through all the thoughts going around. And also, like I said, you're being protected through this. So I think your guides give you a lot of insight through this as well, right? And I think so many people like kind of roll their eyes at that because it's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna quiet my mind. I'm gonna hear my guides tell me, oh no, you should pick him, you should pick her, you should do this, quit that job, accept that job. That's not necessarily how it works. But it's, if you can clear out the clutter, it's what pops up in that silence, right? So it's not about, you're not going to be hearing voices. At least I don't think you are. You might, who knows? But that's not what it's about. So I think that clarity really helps to hone in on your needs and what your inner self is trying to tell you. Because we have this Ace of Pentacles here, there definitely is blessings in this situation. So whether this feels tough, neutral, or what, there definitely is a blessing in it. And I think, honestly, without this awareness, you're going to miss it or you're not going to appreciate it. And I think that's why it's coming up as such a big focus for this month, all right? Power of Purpose. Okay, so these cards look a little scary. I'm not going to lie to you. But again, I told you, stepping out of comfort zone and facing some stuff. So we've got the Father of Cups here, so King of Cups in a traditional deck. This is you being centered, grounded, controlling your emotional space, so not being reactive, right? Holding yourself together no matter what's going on around you. This is you staying strong and staying steady. I always describe this card as the eye of a hurricane, right? No matter what the winds are doing, what's blowing around, the storm swirling around outside, you are the eye, right? You are the stable, calm center. This is you in control of your emotions. So knowing your purpose, knowing your focus, knowing what guides you, knowing what fuels you, knowing what your motivation is, and not letting random things that come up bother you, right? Because again, there is going to be outside conflict here with this Five of Swords. Whether this is jealousy, whether this is just weird drama that pops up, whether it concerns you or not, there are going to be outside influences. And look, this sword literally is pointing straight at you in this King of Cups. So some things may honestly be directed right at you. Is it going to stop you? No, and you don't want to let it get your feathers ruffled, right? Because with this Ten of Swords, you're over it already. Like, it's whatever this is being portrayed by these Swords cards is BS. It's complete BS. Totally. Whether it's being driven by jealousy or, you know, someone's being shady, you're over it. It's not worth your time. It definitely isn't going to help you to engage. So literally be done with it. Be done with it. Don't let it bother you. You got your own stuff to do. And honestly, I think sorry, there's a motorbike or something going on outside. Honestly, whatever is coming up with this for you, I think is going to be in the complete opposite direction of where this comes from. And it honestly, it might be people on your current path that you're about to diverge from that start to be critical and give you kind of heat or make judgments or whatever it is. You're leaving that path anyway. So leave them there with all their opinions. Just let them do what they want, and you go, you know, take your left turn and continue on. All right, is really what's coming through there. Your last stack, Magnificence. I mean, couldn't have thought of a better set of cards. So we've got the Seven of Wands, which is about independence, owning it, you know, doing your own thing, telling all the haters to be quiet. Actually, it's not even telling them to be quiet. It's just, I really don't give a shit what you say. So keep talking. Do what you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. That's really what this is. Mother of Cups, nurturing your inner space, nurturing your divine self. Don't forget, we also had the Father of Cups. So for those of you out there manifesting love, there could be a divine counterpart coming in this month. So, but that's only if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, don't worry about it. This is just about you controlling your emotions and monitoring your emotional space. But for some of you, could be a divine counterpart coming in. And again, they come in once you kind of own your sense of self, own your individuality, and really do what serves you, right? Not what serves others. And then you have this Star card. Yes, this is a card of hope and optimism and faith. But honestly, in this reading, this is you. This is you serving you, right? This is you fully empowered, pulling all your strength back to you, right? So to me, especially coming out underneath Magnificence, I don't necessarily think it's a card about faith and hope. Not that you shouldn't be that way. You should expect miracles and expect the best for you. But this is more about you taking back your power, claiming what's yours, calling the shots in your own life, doing what serves you, doing what makes you feel good, protecting yourself from all these shady people around you or shady comments or judgments that really have nothing to do with you and aren't grounded in anything. And just taking back all your power. Don't give it away to these people anymore, right? Take it back. Don't let what other people are going to say, other people think, or other people's beliefs, whether they are directing them at you or not. Don't let that affect your decisions. Make your own choices. Make your own choices. And it feels weird for me to tell that to an Aquarius, because you guys kind of do that already. You probably do it better than any of the other signs. So I do wonder if maybe for those of you who connect to this reading, something has happened where you thought you were doing your best, thought you were doing what was right, But now we start to see that, you know, this situation is not serving us anymore. We're not getting anything out of it. We're just putting into a bank that's never going to pay dividends. Okay? So this is really, really about bringing it back to your needs and what feels good to you, Aquas. Okay? I love this reading for you. Remember, bottom of the deck was this Nine of Cups. So it is about getting your wishes fulfilled. All right? So I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful, beautiful reading, my lovely, lovely Aquas. I am wishing you the best. I love you guys. Take care. Oh, as always, thank you for all the love and support you give me and my channel. Keep it up. I ask that you continue to help me to grow this channel so we can reach more people. Make sure you smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated for you. Also, if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be notified when your next video pops up. With all of that said, my lovelies, I am wishing you the best. Stay safe out there. Take care. I will see you in your next video. Bye.